Welcome back, YouTube. We're here with episode 59, I believe. Hang on real quick. No, excuse me. We're on episode 60. This means that this is the season finale. You know what that means? Season finale. That means we've got to do a good one here. As we know, last time we had a extreme amount of people mad. Oh, come on, Seamus. I doubt Ron Killens is actually gonna be on this. Okay, we start the show off with AJ Styles versus Ricochet. Ricochet makes defense number 4 when Seth Rollins interfered in the match, and afterwards Randy Orton attacks AJ Styles, and then Ricochet. Oh, whoops, I signed it wrong. But then AJ Styles calls Randy Orton a punk and Seth Rollins. We see Brian Pillman Jr. defeat A-Kid with the Tornado DDT for a 63. And then our main event, Ace Austin vs. Zachary Wentz. Ace Austin defeated Zachary Wentz in 20 minutes and 40 seconds with a 78. It got a 77, which is not bad. Okay, AJ Styles and Tony Storm welcomes the show to TNA Thunder. And Marshall Von Erich comes out and he's talking about the Ace Club being the top #1 stable in the country. And then we see the New Day versus Styles and Daniels. Even if this is one of Christopher Daniels' last matches, we'll send him off with 70s because Christopher Daniels is getting old, and I feel like I'm probably getting a notification soon that says that Christopher Daniels is retiring. It gets a 72 though, and they make number 8 of the TNA World Tag Team titles. But then we see Brian Pillman Jr. vs. Alec Price for a 61. Brian Pillman Jr. defeated Alec Price with the Tornado DDT. And then Ace Austin vs. Sami Zayn gets an 80. Ace Austin defeated Sami Zayn with the fold. Closer to the match of the year. Okay, we start to show off with Jay White versus Kerry Morton. Not bad. It's a great first match. Brock Lesnar comes out and F5s Jay White. Randy Orton and Kenny Omega see one another, and Randy Orton goes to RKO him, but Kenny Omega slides out the ring before he can. And then John Cena and Marshall Von Erich is in heating this thing back again. Marshall Von Erich slaps John Cena. John Cena punches him. They start brawling backstage. And then AJ Styles and Ace Austin are backstage. And they're kind of showcasing their greatest match that they've ever pulled. Dominic Mysterio versus Austin Theory. Austin Theory defeated Dominic Mysterio with an 8-count down. Kenny Omega makes defense number 6 of the TNA X Division title. And then DIY versus Styles and Daniels for 73. We're still giving Christopher Daniels good matches. And then here's our main event. It's Ace Austin versus Sheamus. I think Sheamus was what pulled it down. Okay, Trinity defeated Heather Hesketh for the first match of the night. And then we see Marshall Von Erich and Ace Austin in a promo for a 94 saying that the Ace Club is the best. Then we see Christopher Daniels and Eric Redbeard. And Christopher Daniels defeated Eric Redbeard for a 32. Which, it was a short match, a 2-minute and 50-second. John Cena and Jay White hype up the 2K26 game coming out. Alice Crowley loses her New Japan Strong Women's title to Britt Baker for a 49. And then Amy Dumas comes out and she says she's the greatest woman wrestler of all time. And Kana debuts. Kana then goes on to defeat her in 4 minutes and 49 seconds with a passion clutch. And then we see Brian Pillman versus Alec Price. Brian Pillman defeated Alec Price with a tornado DDT. And it's Ricochet and Randy Orton versus Bryan Danielson and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins pinned Randy Orton when he RKO'd Ricochet mid-match. And then afterwards he RKO's Ricochet again. Spike DDT's Randy Orton. And then our final match is Ace Austin versus AJ Styles. And it gets a 79. Ace Austin defeated AJ Styles after a distraction with Marshall Von Erich. It gets a 79, which is not bad. Okay, AJ Styles versus John Cena opens the show. And then we see Alex Shelley versus Claudio. For a 57, Claudio defeated Alex Shelley. We see AJ Styles being wished, well, not wished luck, but saying that was a great match too by Ace Austin. We see Kenny Omega defeat Eddie Edwards to make defense number 7 of the TNA X Division title. And then we see Ace Austin versus A-Kid. Ace Austin defeated A-Kid for a brilliant match. Okay, we see Toni Storm versus Becca for a 66. Toni Storm defeated her. And then we see the Rascals versus the New Day. The New Day defeated the Rascals for a 76. Brian Pillman Jr. defeated Austin Aries for 52. Ace Austin holds an angle for an 82. And then Ace Austin versus A-Kid in ambulance matches. A-Kid wanted a rematch, and it got the same rating as the last one. You know, I don't mind him getting these 81s because that will help him become the Wrestler of the Year. But overall rating, 62, yes. Okay, we see Bryan Danielson and Austin Theory welcome the show to TNA Impact. And then we see John Cena versus Jay White. Jay White did not win. John Cena did. Sami Zayn comes out, and he's celebrating with John Cena. AJ Styles and Ace Austin hold a promo in the back, and AJ Styles is pushing Ace Austin, and Ace Austin takes and does a chop, kind of like Gunther's, and it just lights AJ's chest up. But then we see a triple threat tag team match. AJ Kidd and Claudio with Shinsuke Bryan Danielson team tap out for 55. It could have been a lot better, but Ava Raine defeated Alexia Nicole for 46. And then we see Marshall Von Erich and Jay White for a 73. Brian Pillman Jr. defeated Brian Myers for a 56. AJ Styles defeated Austin Aries with the phenomenal forearm. And then our main event is Ace Austin versus Richard Holiday. Ace Austin defeated Richard Holiday with the fold. Okay, our first match is Amy Dumas and Saraya versus Jordan Grace and Lexi Frost for a 37. Lexi Frost pinned Saraya, so they win the IWGP Women's Tag Titles. Strained wrist. That won't be bad. Oh. I'm going to put this after their match. Well, Roca and Heather Hesketh versus Heavy Metal Sisters for a 51. And then Toni Storm versus Kana. Kana wins the TNA Knockouts World title for a 63. And then the Rascals versus the New Day versus the World's Most Wanted. When Trey Miguel pinned Anthony Bennett with a Yoshi Tonic, the Rascals win the tag team titles once again. Kofi Kingston sustained broken ribs. AJ Styles versus Austin Theory. Austin Theory defeated AJ Styles with an 8-count down. It gets a 70. Randy Orton makes his iconic entrance, and the match itself gets a 70. Seth Rollins sustained a broken forearm, and Ricochet makes defense number 5 of the TNA World title. And then Dominic Mysterio versus Brian Pillman Jr. it got a double count out for 54. And then Ace Austin versus Johnny Gargano for the main event. Ace Austin defeated Johnny Gargano. Gets a 75 and the show increases our popularity in 56 regions. Okay, to start it off, the show itself, right here it is, it says that it's been great and drawn a lot of praise. Now, Amy Dumas is expected to get out of hers. Now, Seth Rollins possibly will be out of action for a few months. And it looks like it happened when Sheamus went for the brogue kick. He put up his forearm to block it. I forgot to book Kenny Omega a title match. Dominic Mysterio kinda defended his. His was for the title, but due to they both wound up being counted out, neither one won. Let's see. We'll stop it here tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, and don't forget the most important, share it with your dog.